You don't look so good, Morgan. I think it's time to call it a night.
You're one to talk. Besides, this is nothing. You should have seen me last New Year's.
I was there, remember?
Yeah, remember the Minotaur, the moustache, and you were carrying that parasol.
We need to get home. It's almost 4 a.m. and everything is closing.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Hey, have you seen my phone?
You were texting on it like 30 minutes ago.
Crap, I don't have my wallet either. Or my lucky lighter.
What's the deal with you and that cigarette lighter?
Seriously, I need to find my stuff before we go home. Will you help? Please?
Sure, I'll help you retrace your steps and keep you out of trouble.
When have I ever gotten myself into trouble?
Do you really want me to answer that?
No.
I didn't think so. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go find your lost stuff.
Sounds good. Here we go.
Hey, I see a cell phone. Pick it up.
You certainly don't have to think twice about that. You grab the gold doubloon and take it with you.
So, the voice of the narrator, I think the voice of the narrator is from Heroine's Quest.
Careful, lass. That's a priceless antique. Glub glub.
Try as you might, you can't pull the clam's massive shell open. Deciding that you can make better use of the ship's wheel than its previous user did, you take the ship's wheel with you. You take the bottle.
So we can take the anchor.
As soon as you grab the anchor, you feel...
Welcome back. Always a plasma, or a pleasure to see you here at the Copper Fang. May I take your clot and your pulse? I mean, may I take your coat and your purse?
No, I'm fine. Hey, listen. I seem to have lost my lighter. Have you seen it?
Nope.
Okay, has anyone handed anything to Lost and Found?
No idea, ma'am.
Well, look, I'm just... Wait a minute. Ma'am?
Sorry, sir.
That's not the bit I had a problem with. Look, do you know anyone who could help?
Feel free to ask around.
Ask around. I don't even know anyone here.
Well, allow me to introduce you to tonight's clientele then. Raven is behind the bar tonight. You've got Steven next to her. You might have heard of him. He won the trophy for suckiest vampire in the Tri-County region last year. I heard he sucked all the blood out of the victims. I mean a volunteer's vein, and left only the cholesterol behind. And way over there is Petra. Jeff is hanging out downstairs, and Carlisle usually can't hold his liquor, so he's probably to be found in the bathroom.
Great, thanks. Jeez.
Can I go back down?
Look at all those stars.
Uh-oh. Oh, I can. What? Whoa! That's not back down! Where the hell am I? This tree is bacon wrapped. Jeez, now... What the hell? We got a Grape Lake, we got a Donut Sun, Hamburger Hills, we have an owl.
Hello?
Why, hello there yourself. Oh boy, I'm so glad you came along.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm hungry.
Have you seen my wallet by any chance?
What am I, the coach?
Well, excuse me. I just figured since you've got such a clear vantage point.
Look, lady, don't you think I've got better things to do than look after skanky chicks?
Hey now, there's no call for that.
Well, tough sweet tits.
I'm just gonna head off now.
Yeah, you do that, sugar.
What a jerk.
The bacon wrapped tree is too greasy to climb.
How do I, oh, there we go. There's my inventory. Well, I expected to go back to the place I was at, but
I know this will probably come as a shock to you, Morgan, but most people don't appreciate being randomly groped by a stranger.
is that true?
What's up?
Why, the sky is up, young lady. The sun is up, and my hopes are up that you'll ask a more interesting.
Oh yeah,
question.
this isn't you're yeah, things are not quite right. You're right. It looked fine when it was in Scumby Inn, but you're right, it is cut off. You're right. Things are not quite right. There you go. Now you can see the text that I put in.
Are you some kind of wizard?
Are you some kind of genius? Of course I'm a wizard. Have you ever seen someone who wasn't not a wizard addressed this way?
Wasn't not a what now?
Never mind. Yes, I am a wizard. Moreover, I am an ice cream wizard. In fact, I'm the ice cream wizard. I specialise in the arcane art of ice cream wizardry.
Nice. Nice.
Cool. So, what kind of powers does it give you?
What kind of powers doesn't it give me?
You call it the double negatives.
I will never not cool it, for I am the ice cream wizard.
Yeah, I got that. What can you do with your mighty ice cream powers?
Power! Power is the end to which all men aim, and I possess the greatest power of all.
Love.
No, you nincompoop. The power to summon ice cream. And the power to tolerate an endless barrage of questions, it seems.
So, can you summon ice cream for me?
Why, what kind of ice cream wizard would the ice cream wizard be if he couldn't summon you up an ice cream, young lady? Not an ice cream wizard at all. No, certainly not the ice cream wizard.
So, what flavours can you do?
Do. I do far more than simply do, young lady. A ditch digger does, a simple farmhand does. I don't do. I delicately pluck at the celestial threads that weave together the tapestry of our infinite universe, like a lutist plucks at the strings of his instrument. Only in place of a ballad, I produce the sweet harmony of cream, sugar and coldness that you mortals call ice cream.
You're immortal.
Haven't died yet, have I?
Alright, what flavor do we want? I mean, I personally think that chocolate is probably the best thing to ask for. I mean, Rocky Road's basically chocolate with stuff. So, I think that would be the most advanced. Let's ask for the most advanced flavor, which is Rocky Road.
Can I have Rocky Road?
I swore an oath years ago to never summon Rocky Road again. The reasons are personal, and I shall not speak of them.
Okay, what about chocolate?
Can I have chocolate?
Absolutely. I assume you have a dragon scale in your possession?
Should I?
No, not if you don't want chocolate ice cream.
Can I have vanilla?
You have all the flavours in the world from which to choose, and your limited imagination settles on vanilla? Such a simple flavour is beneath me.
So no vanilla.
Can I have strawberry?
To summon strawberry would require me to undertake several days of fasting and meditation. Are you in a hurry?
Kinda.
Young people today always rushing about.
Jeez.
Can I have pistachio?
That's simple enough. What are your feelings on human sacrifice?
Mostly negative.
Well, that rules out pistachio then.
Well, cool there. Cool. So you're not a very good ice cream summoner.
Are there any ice cream flavours you can summon?
Let's see. Given the present circumstances and your conspicuous lack of spell components, I believe I can manage rum and raisin.
Great, I'll take it.
That will be 1 gold coin.
Alright,
please.
Expensa.
What, you never mentioned anything about a gold coin before?
You never asked. Just like you didn't ask, "Oh, how's your day?" or "Do you have a moment to talk?" or "Can I pester you with 5,000 rapid-fire questions?"
I have a gold
Okay,
coin.
see what I can do. What's with the hat?
Why, it's a symbol of my status as the ice cream wizard.
It looks like an ice cream cone.
Well, your hat looks like unkempt purple hair.
Will you accept this gold doubloon for the rum and raisin ice cream?
Pirate treasure, eh? The filthiest of lucre. Considering the state of the wizarding economy these days, however, I have little choice but to accept. Allow me to summon your rum and raisin ice cream.
That was pretty cool. Thanks.
Pretty cool. I conjure matter where no matter existed before, and all you have to say is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just take your ice cream and leave me in peace.
I don't know if I'd be okay
Got a jet.
with that
Talk to
if
you
I
later.
could just summon
I
rum
shall
raisin.
await your return.
Yeah, I don't think I do either. Alright, I want to give the rum raisin to the owl and see if that works.
Knowing this owl, if you offered that to him, he'd probably tell you to stick it where the sun don't shine.
Alright, that would be a no. Let's talk to the unusual greasy creature.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
Isn't it obvious, Potato Head? I am the legendary Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
No, Chupacabra, but you can call me Chippy for short.
So, Chippy, you're made entirely of potato chips, right? What's that like?
In a word, crispy.
What do you do for fun around here, Chippy?
I spend most of my time guarding my precious potato chip stash.
Why would someone make the potato chips or potato chips?
Because I'm the legendary Chupacabra. And when it gets down to crunch time, the Chupacabra must defend that which he has sworn to defend.
Crunch time.
Yeah, it's a potato chip thing.
I get it.
Is that a potato chip bag you're wearing?
Yes.
Does it give you magical powers or something?
It keeps me from drawing so much moisture on humid afternoons. Does that count as a magical power?
So, it's all work and no play for Chippy.
Not exactly. Sometimes I relax by going for a deep. Get it?
Ah.
You're just going to keep going, aren't you? That's it for now.
Farewell.
You dive into the great.
Oh, we're back. Alright, we're back. Cool.
Avast, what be your business, lassie? Yar, glub glub.
Is that some kind of treasure chest you're guarding?
Aye, it certainly is, glub glub.
What's inside?
Me treasure, of course. That be the entire point of a treasure chest, you know. Yar.
I see, Jeb. That's interesting. Can't remember what I saw. But there you go. That's good info. This is an Adventure Jam game, by the way, but the voices were done after the Adventure Jam was over. So,
can I have your treasure?
Burnish me barnacles. Of course you can't just have it. Not unless you have something Captain Bill wants in exchange. 'Tis the pirate code. Glub glub.
he will take the rum raisin ice cream.
What can I trade you in exchange for your treasure?
Old Captain Bill be having a bit of a drinking problem, lassie. Glub glub. It'd be tragic, really. But if you could procure a proper bottle of rum, I might see fit to share my treasure with you. Yarr.
I'll see what I can do.
I got rum raisin ice cream. Hey, Blue Moon Raven, welcome to our 2-year stream anniversary / 200 games complete special with our short games. We're playing a bunch of short games. We're playing a bunch of short games. I hope you're doing fantastic and enjoying your Final Fantasy. Lots big Roman numeral, which is 14 online. I hope that's been awesome.
So, will you take this rum raisin ice cream in exchange for the treasure?
Capsizing cuttlefish. Does Captain Bill look like the kind of pirate who enjoys a creamy delicious ice cream treat? Yeah, of course he doesn't. Unless he can find a way to suck the rum right out of that ice cream. I'm afraid the treasure will stay with me. Glub glub.
Seems like a hint.
Do you have any ideas about how I could rescue my cell phone from that giant clam over there?
Your vacation
Yarr, you
starts.
best figure out a way to keep the shell ajar, lassie.
Nice.
Lest he lose a limb to the beast like me former first
awesome.
mate, Ensign Silas.
Vacation's always
Oh,
good.
son of a stingray be more peg than man now. Glub glub. Now that I think about it, perhaps there'll be something inside my treasure chest that could lend ye a hand. Yar. Don't tell Ensign Silas I said lend ye a hand. He's still a mite bit sensitive about the whole clam thing. Glub glub.
Gotta run. Swim.
Yar. Glub glub.
Oh, I didn't ask about the fish. It's a parrotfish.
Hey, I'm Morgan. Is everything okay?
Why, it is an absolute delight to meet you, sugar. My name is Miss Lane. I'll offer you a glass of sweet tea.
And you had
But
tacos
as y'all
for
can see,
dinner?
I'm in a bit of a pickle
Sounds like
at
a
the
good
moment.
day.
What happened?
Well, I was out for a swim this morning when, out of the blue, I saw a can of Diet Cola on the ocean floor, just sitting there, pretty as a picture. I reached down to pick it, and that's when I noticed this dad-blamed soda pop ring. Well, I started to fiddle with it, and next thing you know, cola's floating away, and this soda pop ring's got me on cattywampus.
Cattywampus.
It's an adjective, sugar. Means askew or awry.
Got it.
Well, now I'm stuck and I can't wriggle out to save my life.
Is there anything I can do to help with the whole soda ring thing?
Why, I'd be forever grateful if you could get me out of this here mess.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Sorry, got it.
Hope to see you again.
So we got some stuff to do. We gotta figure out how to get her out of that. We gotta figure out how to get her rum out of our ice cream. This is called Late Last Night. It's an Adventure Jam game from 2015. Okay, let's go this way. There's a lot of dialogue in it. Great and ridiculously hot steam.
Hello, have you seen my lighter?
Anything I find in here, I keep.
Is that legal?
Don't make me kick you out.
Well, is there anything I can do to get it back?
Honestly, I haven't seen it. But you should start by asking around. That foreign girl over there, Petra, she went out for a smoke earlier. She might have it.
Thanks.
Well, her customer service leaves something to be desired.
Do you think Petra has my lighter?
Oh, I don't know. But she's a bit... you know.
No, I don't know.
Well, she's not.
What?
Look, she's not from around here, is she? I don't trust her.
Are you just being a bit racist?
I'm not racist. I'm careful. Look, go ask her. I'm sure she knows more than she lets on.
I heard you're really good at sucking.
When it comes to sucking, lady, nobody does it better.
Think you could suck the rum out of this rum raisin ice cream for me?
Now, why would I do a stranger like you a favor like that?
Because of my charming personality?
Tell you what, I'll do it in spite of your personality. Do you have anything to hold the rum in?
No. Oh wait, yes. I actually do.
Here, you can put the rum in this.
Okay, I was...
Hey, voila!
Thanks, you're really good at sucking.
Some graffiti in the restroom suggests you are too.
Real mature, Stephen. What next? A mum joke? Hey, there's still raisins in there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the part where you paid me for a bespoke service.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking for my lighter. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Awesome, where?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Yes.
No, Petra. My lighter. For smoking. Click, click, puff, puff.
Ah, lighter. Yes. Not to love hair like pigs love a roll around mud. Jeff, he helps.
Helps with what?
Yes.
Even if Petra does have your lighter, Morgan, you're not going to get anything out of her. Perhaps you should try asking around?
Tell me about Jeff.
He's the best dressed man in any room.
Don't you think he's trying a bit hard?
That's what I like most about him.
Never mind.
Perhaps you should take a leaf out of Count Orlok's book and remain silent.
Oh, I want to go down here. Stairs. Use the
You
stairs.
inspect the stairs.
Use the stairs. Go on the stairs. No. Go down the stairs. Use the stairs.
Perhaps you...
Not talk to the stairs. There we go. Okay. Hey, what's this? Let's take it.
Completely disregarding the concept of private...
Yes! It's a quality yoink. Wait, what did we take? Oh, we take rubber gloves. Okay.
Jeff, where is my lighter?
I know not, madam.
Everyone else tells me otherwise.
I am not responsible for the gossip of idle fools.
I won't be responsible for kneeing you in the pompadours.
Ooh, a feisty one. Very well. I have some information for you. Do you see the elegant barmaid?
I see, a bartender.
Well, rumour has it that she keeps every trinket and doodad to pass through these halls which is not claimed by its rightful owner within 72 hours.
So, she has a lost and found box.
Some have been known to give it that moniker. Aye.
I get the feeling you aren't one of those people. So, I should speak to the bartender then.
Oh, would that I could speak to her. That gorgeous woman, whose beauty knows no...
Yeah, you can keep the soliloquies. I've got what I need, thanks.
Do I though? What's this?
Have you seen my lighter?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
For your own mental state of well-being, we're not going to bring you this conversation. You know how it's going to go, and I think we all have things we'd rather be getting on.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Pile of garbage.
You see a loyalty card for a local coffee shop. 4 more lattes and you can get that free. Being a good Samaritan, you leave it in the pile of waste for the next person who finds it.
Or a good Samaritan. Oh yeah. The goodest.
You dread to think what has gone down this hole over the years, but perhaps there's a wonderland down there for you to explore, Alice. Aside from a slight whiff of blood, there is no noticeable smell. I guess not having body odor is just another advantage to being an undead specter of the...
Vampires have no body odor. Okay, I learned something today.
You decide to save whoever cleans this place a bit of work and pick up the empty can.
See, we're good.
You already borrowed...
We're good. I don't think so. I don't think there is. Oh wait, yeah there is. Never mind. Never mind, there is. I was wrong. But we can save. Save as save.
The steam is flowing and doing its job, whatever that is. Besides, you need a wrench or some other means.
I guess there is. We're so smart. We know how to push buttons.
Give me my lighter.
And don't have it.
You can't just keep stuff people drop in here. It's not fair.
Whatever. Like you don't go around rooms looking for stuff and picking up things people leave behind.
Just let me look through your lost and found box, you thief.
Listen up. I don't like your tone. Go bother someone else.
Alright, we're going back to the lake. In order to...
You dive into the grape soda.
So I think there's 3 screens, and each screen has something. One cell phone on this screen, wallet on food screen, and lighter on the bar screen. And we just have to get all 3 items, and then we win. Let's see what happens if we do this.
No true buccaneer would bother with them exhausted grapes. 'Tis but the rum or nothing.
Alright, that's what I thought I would have to get rid of the grapes, so...
That doesn't need to be done. It's the pair of...
See what happens if we...
Not even the cheap-ass rum you drink is sold in cans. That does...
So we have to
The
figure out a
bottle is
way to
filled- that's
strain the
unsightly.
raisins out of the bottle. Okay. Alright. What's this mystery hole?
There's a dark, mysterious hole in the ocean floor.
Hey, Brave Star, thanks for the 2 month resub with Prime Gaming. I guess it didn't. Did it not notice your first sub? Because I just noticed it gave you an incentive queue pick. That's
It's
very weird.
raining tacos.
I don't know why it did that, but it did. You have 1, so... Let's check out the mystery hole.
As you swim near the mysterious hole,
Oh, it's since this over here. Okay, cool. Alright, that's cool. We just
you
gotta-
gently pluck the frozen pizza bud from the bush. You wonder if anyone around here has a microwave. The the French fronds are warm to the touch, like the
I think we need to get in there. Just saying.
Wearing the rubber gloves makes the queasy bacon wrap tree even more. Chadwick doesn't want the frozen pizza.
Oh, probably if we can heat it up, you want it. Alright, alright.
There's something funny about this peppermint. You decide to stand on.
Okay, that's a way to get back up. Okay, so interesting. I don't know. I feel like on drugs is the correct answer, though.
What do you know about...
She is nice when she is happy, but when she is sad, she is mean.
Well, she's pretty spiky at the minute. Do you think she's sad?
Yes, she is sad. She is sad when man who love hair like pigs love roll around mud is here. Yesterday night, he leave, and she do a dance.
Ah, okay. Thanks, Petra.
Oh, so when the guy downstairs leaves, she's happy. And when he's here, she's not happy.
Never mind.
Got it. Okay, so we have to get rid of that guy. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Let's, I mean, I think it's supposed to resemble Cedric. Because if you notice, the logo for this whole people that do this is a Sierra-like looking logo with an owl like it.
Never mind.
Oh wait, we got this. We got that. I just realized we had that. This can maybe be used over here. Like on this. No, don't go up there.
That's
No.
not the.
Down here. Use it right there. Where else would we use it? Use it there.
You attach the ship's wheel.
Yeah, that's right.
The prospect of propelling steam through the pipes is amusing, but you need a better reason than that.
That'll get him to leave.
This pressure release is a part of the Copper Fang's Byzantine maze of pipework.
Alright, now use it. Now use it.
The prospect of propelling.
Let's mess with this outlet.
You really can't control the pressure release from here. You need to fiddle around with one of.
I know, I'm trying. I've got this.
The prospect of propelling steam through the pipes is amusing.
Maybe we need to plug the,
The grate emits a steady flow of piping hot steam. Even from where you're standing, it's as hot.
Oh wait, maybe we need to use this first. Cook the frozen pizza.
You place the frozen pizza bud on the. Yes, the blood has blossomed.
Yeah! Got some pizza! Some pizza! Alright. Now can we use this?
The prospect of.
No. Alright.
Perhaps you should.
I want to get steam in his face and then he'll leave. That's what I want. Okay, let's go back this way. See if the owl will take the pizza.
Chadwick doesn't want the defrosted pizza, at least not now.
At least not now. What about you? You want it?
I don't need.
No. Well, that is unfortunate. Thought we had gotten somewhere, and then we didn't. Alright, we need to figure out how to get raisins out of a freaking, We're at about a half hour on the game, so...
I'll pass. Do your own door.
Steam and
Yay! Get me string. We make telephone.
I don't know if that's a hint or not. I don't know. Oh my god, we
the
actually
hole
went
sucks
in.
you down and you suddenly find yourself outside.
Oh, that's a way to get back here. Okay, alright. Alright, so there's a way to get to...
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay.
Good thinking, Morgan. The rubber glove should provide enough insulation to protect you from Elaine's bio...
Bless your heart, sugar.
Oh.
If I had to put up with that soda pop ring for another minute, I swear I was fixing to pitch a conniption. I wish I could give y'all some kind of reward, sugar, but a dead bird crab scuttled out with my purse when I was all caught up. Tell you what, how about you just keep that soda pop ring? Maybe y'all can find a use for it,
Terrific.
Thanks again for your help, sugar. If you ever need any little old thing, just come and see Miss Elaine and she'll fix you right up.
Okay, I didn't expect that, but...
Why bother combining a bunch of empty cans into a six-pack? Maybe try filling them up with something first. It's a plastic...
Okay,
Not even the cheap-ass rum you drink is sold in cans. Empty beer cans that you... It smells like a distilled alcoholic beverage made from fermented sugarcane juice and aged in oak barrel with raisins.
with raisins.
You weren't thinking of...
With raisins. I don't want raisins.
Don't throw that...
How do we get the raisins out of the thing? Let's give him to the chip guy. Maybe he can get him out.
I don't need...
Knowing this owl, if you offered that to him, he'd probably tell you to stick it where the...
Alright. Hey, the 420 Logic. Thanks for the new Prime Gaming sub. Thanks so much for that. I don't know why it didn't give you an incentive token, but it should have. It's like it's not giving you it on the first sub, but it's giving you on the second. So, weird. That's very weird. I'll just give you one right now. I think I might have something wrong in the logic. There, I gave you one. But thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. No, I don't know. Twitch seems to be broken half the time. You know, I notice there's colors here. I wonder if that means anything. Maybe you can suck these out.
Racism!
No, Petra, I wouldn't dream of.
You think I'm crazy for rum, don't you?
Why would I?
You think I suffer from rum mania?
No, Oh, I think I see the confusion.
Check your privilege.
Really?
Unless it's money for drinks, Raven
While the sartorial elegance of the pirate captain is a most central influence upon my attire, I must decline his liver-rotting beverage.
My dear, when I...
Ah! Just stop it!
It's empty, love. And it's not blood. Not interested. Mind?
Do I need to put blood in the cans? Is that what I need? I need to put blood in the cans? Alright. That's a good hint. Maybe.
You seem nice.
No,
Just give it to me.
No, personal space, stranger danger, cyberbully. I know like your tone.
Alright. Do you want the pizza? Do you want the pizza? I got a pizza.
Hot pizza, 13.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do now. I haven't tried
empty
doing...
beer cans that you borrowed from the I don't drink on the...
I don't.
I'm not asking for that.
I don't.
You don't eat on the job, or you don't drink on the job. Okay.
You could make a vampire 6-pack. You could make a
I want to turn this handle, but it won't let me.
The prospect of propelling steam through the pipes is amusing, but you need...
Ooh, a dial.
You tap the dial, but the needle doesn't move. You find a receipt for 8 cans of Spam and lighter fluid. You decide to put it back. You find a flyer for a live performance of the Backseat Designers podcast with special guests Al Lowe. You'd love to be on their show someday, but your angry, intoxicated rants might be a little...
Alright.
You find a cracked CDR with the words NSA surveillance photos scribbled in green marker pen. Your computer only runs uncracked CDR.
Can I close the door? I can. Alright.
You tap the dial. You tap the dial. You tap one of the dials and the other blips. Freaky. You tap one. It feels tangible, maybe a little too tangible. This valve seems to control the overflow in the bathroom.
I don't think I can take this thing back, so...
The prospect of propelling steam through the pipes...
I don't think I can take it back.
Sorry, but this... The prospect...
So this is an Adventure Jam game, so there may be some, like... bad logic
some of these...
here, but, you know... I don't feel like I've exhausted all my options yet.
Licking vampires. For your own mental
Perhaps. Never.
Have you seen my...
Perhaps.
Give me...
Maybe I will.
No, you will.
No, I won't.
Alright. What else do we have to do? I mean, honestly. I mean, it doesn't look like anybody in here is
Never
gonna help
mind.
me. So...
I'm really busy.
I mean, I feel like it is. We've got to do 3. We have to grab 3 items. We have to grab 3 items. Like, I feel like we can finish this. We may extend the short game special too by a day.
That's it for now.
Fair.
Let's.
I have no need.
Where are we? How do we get the freaking rum out of raisins out of the damn rum?
The marshmallow cattails are so delicate.
Like, what the heck?
You die.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, right.
Hester the coral reef. That ship isn't going. Thanks, sugar.
I don't know if it's a pixel hunt or what, but... Yeah, I did, Austin. If we play it on the short game special, then you can substitute it for a different game.
Cooked rum. Steam it.
Do your own dog.
Just leave your empties on the table.
Maybe she wants pizza.
If you didn't buy it,
Oh my gosh, what are we supposed to do? There's like 3 rooms to do stuff. I mean, it's like I know what to do, I just don't know how to do it.
Leave the biting to. Sorry, but this.
Are you challenging me to a...
Yes, I am challenging you to a duel.
My dear.
A duel to the death.
That doesn't need to be dunked in rum. It's a hot. That doesn't need to be. That's not.
Like,
it's a.
Can't we
it's
just
a hot
like
and steamy pizza,
put the rum
ideal
into
for consumption.
something and then like
That.
pick the raisins out?
A little sip. It's not the first time you've. Displaying an impressive level of manual dexterity, you remove the raisins from the rum without spilling a single.
That's all we had to do was touch it. Okay. Got it. Alright, we figured that one out. We had to touch them. That was way easier than it.
You
than
dive
I
in-
made it.
Hey, I found a bottle of rum, just like you asked.
I challenge you to a duel, McCall.
Scampering scampy platters.
Thanks for the 100 bits,
you've done quite a
Carrific.
favor for old Captain Bill today, girlie. Ye can be taking whatever ye want from me treasure chest. Ye earned it fair and square. Now old Captain Bill needs is for some land lumber to show up with a pineapple and a coconut, and he'll have himself a proper pina colada party. Glub glub.
Glub glub. Alright. What's in the chest?
feeling you've earned as much, you
Hot sauce.
carrying 1 bottle of
Hot sauce. Which probably means we can dump it on the...
You shake the bottle of Professor. You then retrieve your phone from the clam's slimy.
Something.
We did it! We did it! We did it! We got our cell phone.
You send a quick text to your mom wishing her a happy
Yoink!
Mother's, or at least it would have been if Mother's Day wasn't 4 months ago. It's your trusty cell phone. Without this, you'd be lost. Literally. You can barely find your way around your apartment.
Well, now we have raisins. What can we do with raisins? Like, that's our next... That's the next thing we've got is raisins. Can we get more? I guess I haven't figured out if we used our hot sauce. Can we get more hot sauce? Let's see if we can get more.
You dive into the...
Let's see if we can get more hot sauce.
You don't need to scald any more marine life, and...
Nope. That was the only use for the hot sauce. Okay, cool. Alright. So we got our cell phone. That's item number 1. Whoops. Item number 2 is...
Want some raisins? They're nature's candy.
Here in the junk food forest, candy is nature's candy.
Fair enough.
Hey, Carvic, thanks for the tier 1 sub to Scar Emerald. Oh, you're taking damage? Oh, that's because that's the giveaway counter. We're gonna be doing a giveaway after this game, by the way. So, for a Steam key. We just need to finish the game. Do you want raisins? They're nature's candy.
knowing this owl, if you offered that to him, he'd...
They're nature's candy.
Raisins on pizza? Create... You can't think of...
Okay, we need to give... Who
You
wants
can't think of a-
raisins? Who would want some raisins? Like...
I have no need of...
None of these people want raisins. I mean... We could potentially turn them into grapes and then make wine or something weird, right? Like, oh wait, maybe we can get some grape juice from the...
Lake.
That's odd.
Maybe we can get some grape juice from the thing and put it in the cans.
These will do the trick. You fill the empty beer cans with the grape soda from...
Yeah, buddy! We did it!
It's a handful of... You carefully place the can...
Yeah! Look at that! We're being smart! Look at us being smart. So smart. Here you go. You want some grape juice?
I do like a nice tipple from time to time, but that's not really what I'm into. I do like a nice...
Maybe we need to heat them up. I mean, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Perhaps you could pasteurize the grape soda in the hot steam, but it would probably be completely flat by the time it cooked off.
Alright. Do you want it?
Oh, I thank you fondly for your kind offer, but though I wish to have the wisdom of the owl, I shall not quaff his beverage of choice.
Wait, what? The wisdom of the owl? That's his beverage of choice? Okay. Well, that's interesting. It seems odd that it's right there. If that's his beverage of choice.
Chadwick doesn't want the 6-pack of grape.
What the heck? Stop leading me on.
A grape soda float sounds tasty, but you have a hunch that the ice cream wizard wouldn't go for the...
I've never had a grape soda float. Has anybody have a grape soda float before?
Careful, you don't...
Has anybody had a grape soda float before? Yeah, grape soda float.
I don't drink on the...
I mean, I don't really like grape soda, so...
If I want drinks, I'll go to...
No, thank you.
Owl juice.
You call it owl juice. Why are they all calling it owl juice?
Are you crazy? What if a dolphin tried to eat this pizza? It's a 6-pack. The raisins are unlikely to...
I'm confused. Let's try and give this guy raisins, I guess. I don't know.
He doesn't look like the...
A pizza.
If there's no blood on it...
He needs a bloody pizza. Alright, let's go back to, I guess... I mean, right now we're at the point of using our items on everybody. I mean, that's what we're at the point of. Like... That's what I'm at the point of doing right now.
No, thank you.
They're nature's candy.
You weren't thinking...
I mean, he's really, taste the raisins.
Raisins! They're nature's candy.
Smell them.
The raisins still smell faintly of rum. Then again, so do you.
Touch them.
They feel wrinkly.
Raisins tend to feel wrinkly. I feel like we're very close, like to finishing this. We just need to figure a few more things out. Why does it keep saying it's owl juice?
Chadwick doesn't want the 6-pack.
Like, seriously, why does it keep saying that?
Chadwick doesn't want...
I think he wants to. I think he does. Let's talk to him.
Look, are you sure?
Oh, you mean this thing, right?
Yes, that looks like mine. Can I have it back, please?
Well, I suppose I could let you have it back if you wet my beak first. Get it?
You're disgusting.
Hey, whatever you're thinking, think again, Missy. I've got my pick of fine feathery here. In fact, just an hour ago, I hooked up with this sweet-ass bluebird.
Enough! I don't even want to know. In fact, I wasn't even thinking...
Now that I can't believe, honey.
What do you want in exchange for my wallet?
What do you want in exchange for my wallet?
Pizza and grape soda.
Listening, toots. I'm starving up in this mother...
You live in a bacon tree.
Right. So what's your point?
Why don't you just eat some bacon?
Ever heard of the phrase, don't where you eat?
Yeah.
Well, the opposite goes too.
Charming. So, if I get you some food, I can have my wallet back.
Oh, sure. Nothing too fancy. I'm just really in the mood for some chips.
Well, that sounds like a fine, nutritious meal.
Don't you judge me, lady. I'll eat whatever the I want.
Fine. I'll get you some chips, okay?
That's the spirit, precious.
I swear, if you call me anything like that one more time...
Yeah, let's talk more crispy please.
Well, at least you said please. I'm just gonna head...
Yeah.
Chadwick doesn't...
Okay, he wants chips.
Hey, can I have some potato chips?
I've dedicated my life to guarding my potato chip stash. Why should I give any to you?
Because I asked nicely.
You didn't, though. You didn't even say please.
May I have some potato chips, please?
That's better. Now, here is the deal I propose.
Uh-oh.
If you can answer my riddle, I will share my potato chips with you.
I hate riddles. Can't I just bring you some French onion dip or something instead?
It is the only way.
Okay, what's the riddle?
Okay, what's the riddle?
Are you sure? Nobody has ever solved the riddle of the Chibacabra.
I'm ready.
You asked for it. Prepare to be stupefied, Potato Head. Found in the ground. Many eyes have I. No nose, brown skin. I mashed, baked or fried. Starchy or sweet. With any dish, great I go. Potassium rich, rhyme with tomato. What am I?
There's not even an option to pick a wrong answer.
Seriously, the answer is obvious. You're a potato.
What? Nobody has ever solved that riddle.
Really?
Nobody. It must be beginner's luck. Let's try another one.
Do we have to?
It is the only way.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready for the next riddle.
All right. The riddle of the Chibacabra. Take two. Fry me, I'm French. Serve me with bangers in the UK. A tot or samosa or gratin or...
I'm going to stop you right there. The answer is potato. Again.
Now, how is this possible? Are you some kind of riddle master?
That's 2 riddles solved. Can I have some potato chips now?
What? No! If you want my potato chips, first you must embark upon an epic quest. The quest of the Chibacabra.
I thought you said the riddles were the only way.
This is the other only way.
This is getting ridiculous. What's the epic quest?
You dare undertake the quest of the Chibacabra?
Sure, why not?
Beware, traveler. The path ahead is fraught with danger. First, you must navigate through the treacherous sour cream and onion swamp.
Uh-huh.
Then you will fight for your life against the mysteries that lurk in the depths of the cheddar jalapeno caverns.
Got it.
From there, you must find a way to survive the heat as you traverse the desiccated wastelands of the salt and vinegar flats.
Salt and vinegar, yeah.
Finally, you will ascend to the summit of Mesquite Mountain, where you will retrieve an ancient artifact of untold power. The one chip.
Yeah, the powerful thingy.
Are you even listening?
Look, that whole quest thing sounds really complicated. Can't you just give me some potato chips?
Never!
Please?
No!
Pretty please?
Absolutely not!
Pretty please with sweet potatoes on top.
Curse you, woman! Just take my arm and end your infernal questioning. Are you happy now? You possess the left arm of the legendary Chibacabra.
Actually, I feel kind of bad. Do you want your potato chip arm back?
Keep it. I'll grow another one. In a decade or two.
That's it for now.
Farewell.
Take that, nerd. Alright. There you go.
I found some potato.
Sweet Jesus, you came through. Hand them over.
Fine, just give me my
Chips first.
sweet. Well,
Well, what?
my wallet, remember?
Oh, hey, you know what? Those chips were a bit stale. Where'd you find them anyway?
Look, what does it matter? Just give me back my wallet already.
Not so fast, Pissy Missy. I'm gonna need something
Oh,
to
I
wash
already
these
got
down
something.
with.
Oh, you rotten little...
Let's not say something we're gonna regret.
Okay, but I'm definitely thinking it.
That's adorable, sweet cheeks. Now find me something to wash these stale old chips down with and I'll give you your wallet back.
You promise?
Oh, sure.
What kind of drink do you want?
Do you even have
I just did, didn't I? I mean, what are owls into?
We already know
Coffee.
this.
No! Grape soda, woman! Grape soda all the way!
Well, how was I supposed to guess that?
Let me know when you pass that anthropology exam.
No, they don't.
Are you a owl? Do you have feathers up your butt? No, I am a owl.
We got. Here you go. Jerk.
I've found you a...
Oh, sweet. Hand them over.
You know, it wouldn't hurt you to say please every once in a...
Should have poisoned him.
You talk too much. Just hand over the juice, lady.
Grr. Did that do the trick?
Oh, sweet mother tickle stick and a feather. That's good grape soda.
You know, you've got quite a mouth on you.
I said don't judge me, lady. You know, just for that, I'm not going to give you a wallet.
Oh, come on.
Here, have a pizza.
Chadwick doesn't want.
Did everything you asked. Give me my wallet back.
You stuck-up little brat.
Hey,
I'm done
Cybergirl.
taking from you.
Taking from me? Do you know the kind of trouble I just went through too?
Yeah, spare me the sub story. You and me, kid, we're done.
So unfair, you little feathery bastard!
Yeah, life's unfair, honey. Deal with that
Please, there must be something I can do to get my wallet back.
You really want to help me out? Get me a real meal.
Okay.
Pizza.
What do you want?
Pizza's good. I could go for a steaming hot pizza right about now.
A pizza?
Yeah, a pizza.
I already
What
got
are you,
pizza.
deaf and stupid?
All right. I swear, if I didn't need that wallet so bad.
What?
Nothing. I'll get you a pizza. Just hang in there and try not to keep your butt feathers in check.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that
Here you go. Here's a pizza. We're not even gonna put raisins on it.
Here's your pizza. Now can I have my wallet back, please?
No, that's more like it. Just that up here.
Would it kill you to say thanks?
Oh, that's the stuff. What?
Well, I guess he had that coming.
You retrieve your wallet. Is this a bad time to mention that it feels quite a bit lighter than when you lost it earlier in the evening?
Dead Chadwick? I don't know, maybe we can loot him.
You gently nudge Chadwick with your foot. No response.
Can we kick him? What's this? Is this kick? No, that's use inventory on him. Let's throw raisins at him.
There's not much more you...
Alright, can't do that. Alright, so I think now that we have our wallet, yeah, I don't know what we can do. Okay, we gotta figure out what to do in here, and then I think we'll be done with the game. I think that'll be it.
You decide to...
Try and take a selfie with me, and I...
Would that I could follow you on Twitter, miss. But when I am alone, I prefer to browse the Instagram.
He's a creep. He's a creep.
I can't take that.
Ring.
Hello?
Silly gooses.
Okay, wallet.
No.
This is about to head down a very...
You know the rules, missy. Blood tokens only. Otherwise, the IRS will rip us a new one.
I don't have a stomp button. I mean, I guess I could lick him, but I don't think that's a good idea. We don't know where he's been, you know? It just seems like a bad idea to lick him.
The prospect of propelling...
Okay, I know what we have to do, I just don't know how to do it. See, that's the issue here. I know what to do, I just don't know how to do it.
Sorry, but...
I want to get that steam. I want to get steam on him so he leaves. That's what I want to do. Just don't know how.
Sorry, but that's not a trash can.
This is our last task to get our lighter. I just don't know what to do. I guess we can try our... He said something about blood, so let's just talk to people some more.
Never mind.
See if... Like, what are we supposed to do with the raisins? I don't know. Maybe to remind us that he's dead. I think it's probably a bug, but it's probably actually a bug in the game.
Never.
Hey, easy there. Hey, look, my Facebook is more a...
He doesn't look like the kind of vamp. Nonchalantly, you stick a raisin in Jeff's over-pampered hair. Oh, Morgan, you prankster. Playing with your food again? Playing with your food? That's not a... The water in the bucket is dirty enough without...
Okay.
You inspect the...
They're rubber gloves. They're rubber gloves that I got from the janitor's bucket.
You don't need to show your ID, more.
No, ma'am.
Alright, let's go down here. He doesn't look so good. Let's take a picture of him.
It's your trust...
Let's take a picture of the dead owl.
You consider calling 911, but you don't have any bars here in the junk food...
Oh, man. I mean, I don't actually
you dive
consider
into the...
dialing 911. Hey, Kilgore, how's it going? Welcome to us playing a bunch of relatively short games. This one was longer than expected, but it's been fun.
Elaine isn't especially interested.
Okay, she's interested in my phone.
I'm sure Elaine would be...
No. Well, it doesn't look like we can do anything here either. Well, I closed the chest. That's not what I meant to do.
You don't need to
We want to get the hot sauce booty. Some hot sauce booty. We might turn it into a short games week. If you guys are enjoying this, then I think we might turn it into a whole week celebration. Because I'm enjoying it. Just playing all these short games. Originally it was going to be 2 days, but I think we might turn it into a week.
Careful, some of these...
I'm really busy, man.
God, what are we supposed to do? I'm at a loss. Let's try putting our...
You can't think of a... Sure, the battery gets a little warm after an hour straight of texting. Can't you think of anything more...
No,
it's
I
your
can't.
wallet. Thank goodness.
I can't think of more productive stuff to do.
You can't think of a single... Sorry, but this isn't... Careful, you might crack the screen.
Might crack the screen of my wallet? Alright. Like, I feel like we need to... We can use raisins on the vent.
Boiled raisins. Boiled raisin.
No?
Fly.
No rape.
Peppercorn.
No, they're dry grapes.
Scabs.
No picture.
Bunny poop.
Are you even listening?
Stop saying words.
Charming.
If Stephen had wanted these, he would have kept them. You flick a raisin down Raven's top and quickly look away. Oh, and pervert.
We're just using raisins as gags.
You flick a raisin at the bouncer and quickly look away.
We're just pranking everybody. That's right. Take that.
This pressure release is a part of the Copper Fang's Byzantine maze of pipework.
So I feel like what we need to do is somehow clog the grate or something to block the steam thing, or we need to turn it up higher. But for some reason we can't. So I don't know. I feel like I know exactly what we need to do. Well, this one's free. This one was totally free. This one's a free game.
The prospect of
so you can get it yourself if you want.
The rubber gloves help you get a slightly better grip on the valve, but if you actually want to turn it, you'll need... The prospect of propelling steam through the pipes is...
Maybe I can use the raisin on the valve.
Playing with your food... He doesn't look like the kind of...
Okay. Well, let's talk to the talk to that person in here. And talk to her for whatever reason. See if she has anything to say.
So, what do you do for fun?
Why, when it comes to genteel undersea living, the mer-pirate lagoon is the place to be, sugar. We got these gorgeous coral reefs, a shipwreck, a treasure chest, that hole that sucks things off to Lord knows where.
That's an impressive hole.
And have you met Captain Bill? He's quite
Yes,
the
I have. Notice the
Single
rum in
too,
his
if y'all
hand.
looking. Just say
thanks, but
keeping your options open. Oh, and y'all running any trouble? Any puzzle y'all can't solve? You just talk to that adorable parrotfish over there. Petey knows his stuff.
Thanks.
Oh, we got a hint system.
Sorry.
Hope to see.
We got a hint system. Talk to the thing.
Any hints, PT?
Squawk! Throw the bridle on the snake to transform it into a flying horse.
Yeah, I will play. I'll play it next. I'll play it next. We can play it next for sure. If it's funny and short, we'll play it next. You don't need to use a taco token on that.
Any hints, PT?
Squawk! Use the cat hair and maple syrup to make a fake mustache and fool the moped clerk.
I'm stuck, PT. Can you help me out?
Squawk! Use the jock strap to sling the rock at the guard, then sneak aboard the ship.
That's not the right game.
I could use a hint right now, PT.
Squawk! Throw the custard pie at the Eddie to win Queen Isabella's favor.
Also not the right game.
I could use a hint right now, PT.
Squawk! Stuff the airsick bag in the hair tonic bottle, light it with the matches, and throw it in the crevasse to kill the mad scientist.
Also wrong game.
I'm stuck, PT. Can you help me out?
Squawk! The gnome's name is Iffencob Higrog-Hipperm.
Also wrong game.
I'm stuck, PT. Can you help me out?
Squawk! Tuesday is Kitty Hat Day.
I could use a hint.
Squawk! Use Jojo the piano-playing monkey as a wrench to reveal a secret passage behind the waterfall.
I could use a hint right now, PT.
Squawk! After the goat butts you, reposition the plowshare slightly to ensnare the goat and gain access to the castle.
You're giving me hints for the wrong game now. Okay, raisins. Let's show them the raisins.
Squawk! Take the grapes chips from the scene of the Countess's murder. You might need them as evidence later. Squad, use Jesse James' severed hand with the broken golf ball retriever to get the mood ring.
We've played most of them. Most of the games that he's giving us hints about, we played.
Squad, use Jesse James' severed hand with the broken golf ball retriever to get the mood ring.
That was I mean, admittedly, solving some of the more crazy logic, the broken logic puzzles. So he's not actually giving me a hint for this game. All right. Well, I don't remember anything that he said.
This is
so,
literally.
All right. I feel like we just need to figure out what to do. I mean, what do we do with the raisins? Like, if you're a raisin, what would you do? Piping decor.
This appears to be a bar of some kind. Judging by the walls, it has been built inside a cave.
Oh, maybe we can use the raisins on the grate, like instead of actually on
boiled raisins. I'm sure some.
No. Okay. How about the wallet on the grate?
No need.
Maybe we can like pick up the grate.
You consider giving the grate a gentle tug, but that steam would probably. The rubber gloves offer minimal protection from the piping hot steam.
Damn it. Wallet.
No need to cook. Boiling your device may.
Damn. I think we need to close the grate. I think that's what we need to do.
The rubber gloves offer minimal protection from the piping. The grate emits a steady flow of piping hot steam. Even from where you're standing, it.
Never mind. Never mind.
Stephen isn't interested.
Maybe somebody's interested in
Latest
these.
gloves, no? Latest fashion trend? Straight from the catwalks of Milan to my local clothing repository. Chic, baby. Selfie.
There's many retro games that aren't fun for 3+ hours.
Carlisle isn't interested in the rubber gloves.
Yeah, I've basically told some people that if you want to like have me play multiple games during a Wednesday, and you basically want to like say like have multiple games I play, then that is totally fine.
Are you challenging me to?
You already took. Sorry, but this isn't a
God, I'm so close.
Sorry, but this. Careful.
I feel like I'm very close to solving this puzzle, but I don't quite know what to do. How can we close the grate and not burn ourselves? That's really the question.
Sorry, but this isn't. Sorry. Carlisle isn't in. Carlisle.
That's really the question. Maybe we can trade them. Maybe somebody will trade them for
The rubber
something.
gloves offer minimal. The rubber gloves. The rubber gloves. The rubber glove. The rubber.
Maybe I'm just wrong about this. Maybe I'm wrong.
Reach for the stars. The French fronds are warm to the touch, like. That wouldn't go.
Legends tell of a pair of gloves that can magically transform any liquid they touch into.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Oh man, I'm at a loss.
Are those latex?
There's not much more you can do to him that grab. You can't reach it from.
Maybe you need to get up there, but how?
Wearing the rubber glove. Sorry, but this isn't. Come on, it's bacon. Why try to improve on? Come on, come on. Come on, it's. Who are you gonna call?
Bacon wrapped tree.
Come on, it's bacon. It's either a cake shaped like.
What do we need to do? I haven't tried eating the tree. That's actually not a bad idea.
Reach for the.
That's actually not a bad idea. We do have a lick and.
You attempt to inconspicuously nib.
I noticed.
You take a giant whiff of the bacon wrap. As far as you nestled in the tree's bacon-wrapped branches is some kind of trailer that appears to be made out of cake.
So maybe we need to get so we might need to get up in here. But how do we do that? Like, we're missing something.
Come on, it's.
We're totally missing something. Maybe he wants his
I
raisins
have no
back.
need.
No. I doubt he wants raisins. They're nature's candy.
Want some raisins?
Here in the jungle.
Fair enough.
Well, I don't know.
The cotton candy bushes are.
They're too sticky to touch. Well, you know what? Maybe
Why
we can...
defile the delicate cotton candy?
No, it wasn't how long to beat. We didn't know how long this was. It was an Adventure Jam game. It was just an Adventure Jam game. You know, you don't know how long they are.
The bacon wrapped tree.
When we have games with puzzles
You
like
can't
this,
reach it from down.
it's like you never know. Well, let's just
It's a handful of-
let's touch things.
You slip your. They feel ring. You fire off a squeak to Squawker. You flip the wallet open and discover your last $20 is missing. You'd kill that little jerk Chadwick if he wasn't already dying due to his injuries.
Me Morgan, me wallet. Nom nom nom.
Okay, that was weird.
Raisins! They're. The gloves taste like rubber. You tongue away at the touchscreen of your phone before realizing. The wallet smells. You take a good snort. The raisins still smell rubbery.
Alright. I don't know.
Sorry, but careful. You know the old saying. That's a.
I don't know. I need a hint. But I don't know where to get a hint. I don't know where to get a hint for this game. I need a hint. I require a hint. I can't take it back. That's the problem. I can't take the wheel back. So I put it there, and I can't get it back. So at least I don't think I can. I've tried.
The prospect of. Sorry, but this. The prospect of.
That's what I end up getting.
The prospect of propelling steam.
Like, this says valve. This says release valve.
The steam is flowing and doing its job, whatever that is. Why mess with it? Besides, you'd need a wrench or some other means of...
I have one. It's called this thing.
The prospect of...
Let me turn it. Let me turn it. Man, I want to turn it. It's funny because most of these games have like, usually have some sort of walkthrough that comes with them. And this one doesn't, so. So apparently this is the special edition, which has added content from the Adventure Jam version. So, you know.
The prospect of propelling steam...
So that's probably why it's not as short as the Adventure Jam version, because it has new content. Get some new content, yay. Ceiling valve.
Don't touch it. It doesn't know where you've been.
Don't touch it.
Perhaps you should take it.
Don't mess with it.
This valve seems to control the overflow in the bathroom. This pressure release is a part of the Copper Fang's Byzantine maze of
Don't
framework.
mess with it.
Exactly.
The prospect of propelling steam through the pipes is... The prospect of propelling...
Just do it! Just do it! Dang it!
What do you know?
She is nice when she is.
Well,
yes.
Okay.
We need to get rid of that guy down there.
Never mind.
That's ultimately what we have to do. We have to get rid of this guy down here. Maybe we can be super rude to him. That's all we need to do.
Give me more.
Hun!
I haven't touched you.
I care not for your...
But...
I said good day.
I'm going to...
Ask the maiden who dispenses...
Raven the bar.
If such vulgar labels must be applied to...
What can you tell...
Oh, words.
Oh, good...
She is at once my world.
I suppose I open myself up.
The bard himself could not describe how she
Jesus, you really don't talk to women much.
Oh, if music be the...
I so wish I had the...
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly.
That one's about murdering a king.
It was the best of time.
That one's Dickens.
Luke, I am.
I'm leaving now.
We're like so close. I feel like we're so
Licking
close.
Aside from...
Oops.
Would that I could follow you on Twitter, Nick.
Nonchalant.
Are you challenging me to a duel?
Oh, we've been challenged to a duel. Or we have challenged to a duel.
You have a rummage through the litter on the floor and find amongst it a coupon for... You know what? This may be worth taking.
Are you kidding me?
Carl wants what this ticket can get.
Are you kidding me? We had to search through the garbage like 5 or 6 times? Alright. Okay. I thought it was just giving me random crap. And then we needed something from it. Okay.
Blood me.
Which type will it be?
I don't know.
Well, it's your staking, Lugosi.
Blood, please. Alright. I mean, you know, this is the same... These are the same developers behind Stair Quest, so it's not like you can expect, like...
Would you care for a nightcap?
I can't drink with so much distractions. Too many people, too much negative energy, you know. Get the feeling that lass behind me, behind the bar, gonna deck that walking over there. Wait, what? You don't want it? Can we put raisins in it?
Careful, you'll taint the blood. It's a.
Okay, what about you? Do you want it?
Jeff already has a drink.
Would you care for?
I'm confused. I thought you wanted blood, and now you don't want blood? What the heck?
Now that you think about it, gloves aren't such a bad idea if you're going to carry around a ram. Careful. Can't you think of... Seriously? Now that you think of...
Okay, I thought that was gonna handle that situation, but apparently not.
He seems to have plenty of...
No, I have enough of that.
How about you? You want it?
I never.
I don't understand.
Would you care for Nite?
I can't drink with so many distractions, too many people, too much negative energy. So basically, you want me to get rid of him too? Well...
The prospect of repel...
Oh my god.
You're missing a few other vital ingredients for a proper satanic ritual. Jeff already... You're missing a few other...
I need to do a satanic ritual.
Wait a
What?
second. I'm getting an idea.
Careful.
False alarm.
Like raisins?
No,
Sorry,
yeah,
but
no.
you can't think...
No, wait,
Careful.
no, yeah, no, no. Yes!
Like raisins?
You know the old saying, put a raisin in your wallet for good luck. That's a saying, right?
Totally. I have a raisin in my wallet for good luck. 100%. Maybe we can cook the blood. What if we make it piping hot?
Boiling the blood before drinking it is not a great idea. Boiling the blood
Okay. What do we do with the blood? Alright, I'm going in here. See what he says about blood.
Squawk! Collect the blood sample from the pentagram, return it to the police station, and log it under the case number 199145.
Alright, that's from Police Quest there. That's from Police Quest.
Thank y'all for springing me from that soda pop.
Alright, you want some blood? Taste free
Is
blood.
that from the Copper Fang? Why, I haven't been there since the time I traded my voice to the Sea Witch in exchange for a pair of human legs.
Free blood.
Is that from...
Free blood. Free blood. Thanks for contributing to that boots challenge. Alright, who wants blood? You want blood? You want blood? Anybody want some blood? Blood is delicious. Blood is good. Maybe I can give it back to her.
Sorry, girl.
I didn't pay for it.
Never mind.
I didn't pay for the blood. Let's talk to this guy again. Let's talk to this guy again. Let's just talk to him.
by flapping. You tried to explain to the.
Never mind.
Alright, let's dig through this again, I guess.
You see a loyalty card. Being a good Samaritan.
Okay, that loops. Okay, it's looped now. So I don't think that's the way to do it. Maybe we can use it to like.
You're missing a few other vital ingredients. You're missing a.
Okay, that would be a no. What the hell are we supposed to do with this blood?
Boiling the blood before...
Man, I don't know what to do.
You seem not.
No.
Just give it.
No, person.
We gotta get rid of this guy. We gotta get rid of this guy. How do we get rid of this guy? I just don't know. I'm gonna hate it. What do we have to do? Do a satanic ritual? We're not. Well, I'm not sacrificing Charlie. I'm telling you that right now. I'm not sacrificing Charlie. Put the blood on the stairs.
You could stain the stairs red with the blood. It would go great with the...
Put the raisins on the stairs.
That's not the sort of...
Put my wallet on the stairs.
If you had a piece of string handy, you...
What?
If you had a piece of string...
We're so close to the boost goal. Yeah, man. We are so close. That's amazing. We got 22 hours left. Yeah, let the spoilers go. We can get as many. Just if you know what to do. I need a hint. Oh my god, there is a pentagram right here.
It feels like witchcraft, evil...
There's totally a... I didn't even see it.
Satan has rivers of this stuff.
Do we have to put raisins in the pentagram?
Hail Satan!
Raisins in pentagram.
What are you up to? I don't understand. But you're raising hell. Scott Murphy is going to kill us.
Alright, well, that didn't seem to do anything, but...
Alright, you make a deal with Mephisto, who has made a bet with God that he can corrupt you because illegal gabbling is A-okay in the afterlife. After mysteriously curing the plague in your hometown, you're hounded out because of your devil-worshipping. Your new best Beelzebub restores your youth because vanity, and you go on a magic carpet ride together after... But the devil is not to be trusted, and he sets a fiendish plan in motion that eventually sees you losing your youth and finds both of you dead by the hands of Gretchen's fellow town. But as you ascend to the heavens, God declares that Mephisto has lost the bet because love triumphs over all, and because the big cheese doesn't give a damn about fair play. The end. Now, wasn't that oddly fulfilling? Good. Let's get back to the...
Wait, did we just win? No, we didn't win. Let's lick it. Let's lick it. Yeah, lick the pentagram.
You're now a fully qualified... Hail Satan! Perhaps you should take a leaf out of Count Orlok's book and remain silent.
Well...
Satan has It feels like witchcraft, evil, and try-hard teenagers. Careful! You know the old saying. That's a saying.
We haven't found one. But I'm at the point of deciding maybe just like, this seems like a very... Either we're missing something, like...
These dials...
This is an Adventure Jam game, so we're allowed to just...
2 dials here. 1...
Give up.
It seems to be a temperature dial, and it reads Made in Israel. Evidently, this was one of the cryo chambers Walt Disney declined to use.
I mean, we can always come back to it later and finish it up. I don't mind. I really don't. Might be a good idea.
How's my life?
No more for...
Ooh, that
You found a YouTube video? Okay. Just remember, this is not the Adventure Jam version, so... It may be a puzzle that isn't in the original. feel like it's maybe just talking to somebody. Like, let's go around and talk to people about the blood. I think you may remember, like, know the voice actors. So the voice actors have done voices. I know that the narrators did the voice actor in Heroine's Quest. So let's try giving seeing what they would do with blood.
I don't need...
You know, the ice cream guy kind of wanted some weird stuff.
I have no need of...
Nope.
I don't think he needs a... Come on, it's bacon. Why try to improve on perfection? The bacon-wrapped tree...
Nobody wants blood.
I don't...
Maybe we can drink it. Let's taste it.
You carefully open the lid and pour a single drop onto your tongue. The single drop spreads a metallic taste in your mouth and is oddly satisfying. You wonder if you're on your way to becoming a vampire. Probably not.
Smell it.
It smells... It's a vial...
We can't combine it with anything. We tried that.
Can't you... Careful. Serious. Now that you think about it, gloves aren't such a bad idea if you're going to carry around a random blood sample.
It's not random. I got it from the thing. So do we need to climb the tree? That's really the question. I've used the gloves. I used the gloves to... What did I use the gloves to do? I used the gloves to get the soda thing off the mermaid, because she had like some electric shock ability that I didn't even know about.
No, I have enough of that for this night.
Careful, some...
No! Damn it.
Licking vampires. Aside from a slight whiff of blood, there is no noticeable smell.
Never mind. Never mind.
We're waiting for the hint. We're waiting for the hint. That's what we're waiting for. The magical hint of magicalness.
Careful, some of these... That's Jeff. He's what you might call a...
Never mind.
Satan has...
Ah! No! Alright, I think we'll take a break from this game and go on to the next game. We can come back to this one later. Okay, we gotta look at the things. They must not have. I'll give them treats one more time then. They must not have gotten all their treats. Alright, let's look at this. I mean, we have the option of looking at these pipes. We can look at the pipes. Let's see if we can look at the pipes here.
This appears to be a bar of some kind. Judging by the walls, it has been built inside a cave. The clientele seem like they enjoy the night.
We can look at the steam. We can look at the steam.
The grate emits a steady flow of piping hot steam, even from where you're standing.
Okay, we can look at the grate.
The grate emits a steady flow of
which says the exact same thing. hard to move, and we can... Let's look at the release valve.
The valve regulates the flow of steam through the copper fang's intricate pipework. Unless you've mistraced the path of the plumbing, this particular valve seems to control the pressure release near the bathroom entrance.
Oh, is that it?
The prospect of propelling...
Is that what we had to do?
The prospect of This pressure release is a part of the copper fang's Byzantine maze of pipework. This pipe seems to run from the basement into the wall, where presumably it feeds the bathroom. The prospect of propelling...
We just have to somehow get to the point where we want to do it. I know we want to do it, I just don't know how to get it to happen.
This is the overflow pipe from the bathroom. It exits up the grate into the main bar area. The prospect of propelling steam through the pipes is a... That's Jeff. He's what you might call a pompadour. Flash, loves the sound of his own voice, and generally irritating to all around him. Think 19th century hipster. The prospect of...
Maybe we need to talk to her again.
What do you know about...
She is nice when she is...
Well, she's pretty spiky.
Yeah, she is sad. She is sad when man who love hair like pigs love roll around mud is here. Yesterday night, he leave, and she do a dance.
Okay. Thanks, Petra.
See,
Never mind.
That's the information we need.
Tell me...
Well, if she has found your lighter, you're not going to get it back. She considers anything less...
Well, I'm sure if...
Good luck with that. The only people she listens to are pompadours. She has a thing for them.
You don't say.
We're not going to do a cross-dressing puzzle, are we? That's so 1990s.
Never mind. What can you tell me?
Who?
The guy over there who talks like a Victorian?
I am going to beat him so hard that even though there will be a room full of witnesses, none of them will dare tell the authorities what they saw.
No,
scratch that. I'll drown him. I'll turn a hose on his face, a jet of water throwing him across the room and causing him to choke on his own blood.
Wow, you seem nice.
Don't push it.
Have against
This
Jeff.
may be the dialogue
Honestly,
we needed.
I can't stand anything about that little twerp. What bothers me most, though, is his ridiculous pompadour. He probably spends at least an hour a day styling.
Can't stand the goofy hair.
Accidentally
Got
clicked
it.
the button. Sorry.
Never mind.
Alright. See if we can get rid of him. Is that enough?
Oh, not cool, man. I've ruined my pants. Mum's gonna kill me. I'm telling on all of y'alls.
Oh, man. We just needed to talk to more people and click on more things. We didn't do enough clicking. We just didn't do enough clicking.
Would you care for an...
I only drink virgin's blood, and only before the cock crow. Just pull in your leg, dear. Hand it over. Ah, thank you.
Now, can you help me?
I was always able to help you.
Will you help me?
Yes.
Halle freaking Luya.
You see Stephen over there?
Yes.
I saw him with it earlier.
Awesome.
Yeah, not so fast. He's a compulsive liar. He won't help you find it. In fact, he'll delight in not helping you find it.
You weren't exactly Captain Helpful yourself, pal.
Yeah, okay, I deserve that. But here's the thing. You know Raven's feelings towards pompadours?
Yes.
They've been showing up more regular of late. Stephen's been inviting them in. He's even been printing flyers and handing them out.
That's not very nice.
He's not very nice. But if you just tell him to give you the lighter, he won't. But if you threaten to tell Raven, well, maybe his tune will change.
Thanks.
Was that helpful?
Perhaps, perhaps not.
Touché.
Are we about to finish this thing? Like, is that it? That's Steven there.
Give me my lighter.
I don't have it.
You must. I've asked everyone else. Carlisle saw you with it, and you've done absolutely nothing to help me since I got here.
I don't have it.
Do you want me to tell Raven you've been inviting pompadours into this establishment?
Look, let's not be hasty here. I genuinely don't have it.
Raven!
Keep your voice down. I don't have your lighter anymore, okay? I did have it, now I don't. I gave it to the bouncer.
Why?
Because he was going to tell Raven that I keep inviting pompadours into this establishment.
Great. Thanks. So let me get this straight. I spent 20 minutes pounding you lot for information when the first guy I talked to was the one with my lighter all along.
That's about the size of it.
Yeah, either.
Thank you.
Either a talking trigger, definitely. Maybe a looking trigger as well. Like, we already knew she wanted him gone. She just apparently had to be more clear about it.
I've been asking around. Steven says he handed my lighter to you.
Oh, this is your lighter. Okay then, here you go.
Why didn't you just give it to me in the first place?
Didn't know it was yours.
A girl comes up to you, asking about a lost lighter. You have a lost lighter, and you don't put two and two together.
I only give direct answers to direct questions, ma'am.
Well, thank you. Eventually, I guess.
Time to call it a night. With your phone,
We
your
did
wallet,
it.
and your lucky lighter safely back in your possession,
Man,
you hail a rocket
so
taxi and
close.
journey back to your home planet.
Can't believe how close we were. Wow, that's not a good way to sleep. You were so wasted last night. Why? What happened? Hang on, I'll send pics. Nah. There's the water area. Seafood, clam, mermaid. There's the tree, the wallet, guy with chips, pigeon, some pizza, some grape soda, Dairy Wizard ice cream. We got the bar with this guy, her, him, the lighter. That's it. It was all an alcohol-induced whatever. Yeah, that happened. So you want to do it again tonight? Hell yeah! There you go. That's the game. Stop the timer.